Hey guys, welcome to the channel. A lot of you probably didn't even know that we had a YouTube channel. We've had one for a while now, but we're looking to make quite a bit more content this year. So certainly I encourage everyone to subscribe and follow along. And we're looking at getting into some tutorial videos to show you how to fix your own sprinkler system, perhaps. You know, it's the world we live in today is so costly that if you can fix it yourself and we can help you do that, we're happy to do that. Wait a second, that's maybe not the best thing for business, but that'll work just fine. No, you guys know me, I'm not big into the whole money thing. I do this because I love to do it, and I'd love to help you do it yourself too. In fact, with the labor market these days, it's going to be a BYOL kind of year, I think, and that's bring your own labor. But anyway, without further ado, let's get to this newsletter here. Just thought I'd make a video to read this newsletter to you. You can watch me read it to you. You can listen to me read it to you. It's a lengthy email, so it just kind of allows you to take in that information and maybe, you know, multitask, do whatever it is that you're doing, cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, laundry, dishes, driving, what have you. Life is busy, I get it. Anyway, on to that. I'll just start reading from the top here. Hey everyone! We've had some beautiful days lately with temps in the 70s. Now this morning we've got a fluffy 3 inches of snow here on the deck, here in Maysville, that is, and yeah, must be springtime in the Rockies. Hope everyone had a wonderful winter season and managed to keep healthy, warm, and sane. We had a pretty slow start to the winter season, which was quite opposite of last winter. And so we found ourselves doing some winter watering throughout November and December. Once January hit, we managed to get just enough snow to keep the ground moist, you know, for the remainder of the winter season. Ground conditions are variable, obviously, but a recent fence project here in Salida, it was a north facing, so didn't see a lot of sun. I was finding the ground was still damp even at 30 inches deep. So with the final days of March upon us, I have already had a few calls about when to get that sprinkler system started up. Not unusual once we see that first wave of 70-degree weather, which we did see over the weekend and early this week. The date today, by the way, is March 30th. So right now the plan is to get things started with getting systems started up on that list next week. That'd be the first week of April here. Understanding that not everyone's system has that frost protection in place. We'll start with those who have it and then progress through the list all throughout the month of April. And some prefer to play it safe, save the water, and wait till May. Having some frost protection in place allows you to get your system up and running without the worry of that cold snap like we often see in the month of April with freezing and damaging your pipes. If you are interested in getting that frost protection in place, let me know. We have several backflow insulation pouches currently in stock. So this year the startup service is going to be $100. That's for systems 7 zones or less. If your system has more than 7 zones, it's billed out at $14 per zone. The blowout for the fall will be that same cost. We're also offering the package plans again this year. However, our package plans will not be available to our commercial clients. Sorry guys, commercial properties will have their own terms for their irrigation plans outlined in their contracts if that is something that you're desiring. The packages here, just real quick to go over them. We've got the bronze, the silver, and the gold, same as last year. Price is up a little bit over last. We got $265 for the bronze. The silver comes in at $600, and then the gold is that whopping $1,050. Just real brief on this, the package that most people went with last year was the bronze, and that is the startup, the winterization, and then that one mid-season service call. It just going through the system once again, tuning, checking, making sure everything is running good when the heat kicks in for the summer. And then the silver is monthly checkups. The gold is bi-weekly. So, any questions on that, guys, just reach out. Certainly happy to answer any questions, provide clarity, and what have you. As many of you know, last year was a very tough season for us, as we did not anticipate that labor shortage. Our pre-scheduled workload last year kind of subsequently took the irrigation maintenance list to a crawl. This season, however, we're fully anticipating that the labor crisis will not only persist, unfortunately, I think it's going to get much worse. And I think the trades are really going to suffer the brunt of this as we move forward through this uncertain time. For that reason, I have not currently scheduled very many installations this season, so that I can provide my undivided attention to you guys with the irrigation maintenance particularly. I've been turning projects away since February. People usually start trying to get on our board. But that being said, if you do have a project, I am still doing the consultations, seeing what you got going on, and if we are able to put a team together this year, we'll certainly follow up with everyone quickly. So we're not giving up on you, Salida. Over the past 9 months, particularly, we've seen the now hiring signs in just about every business window in just about every town across America. Many businesses have simply just given up hope that anyone is going to come back to work. They've had to close, change their hours, and even some cases permanently shutting down. If you have any experience operating a business that requires employees, then you fully understand the overhead costs associated with just the infrastructure alone, and just how quickly things can go south when people don't show up for work. So with the operating costs climbing at alarming rates, we have been forced yet again to raise our company rate. And this certainly is not the news I like to report. However, the alternative is looking pretty grim. So this year, our minimum service call will be $100, and we are hoping that this rate will hold for the season. And if that does change, I will certainly keep everybody in the loop. All labor will be billed out at $100 per man hour. We feel that we have remained competitive not only with our pricing, but with our wages and employee benefits over the years, and look forward to continuing to serve you for many years ahead. As I said, this email is quite lengthy, hence why I made this video. If you are receiving this letter, then you're on the list. FYI, being on the list means you will get this annual letter and a courtesy call in the spring and then also in the fall. And that's just checking in on you guys. I know a lot of you start your own systems, and that's great. But we'll still give you that call if you're on the list, just to make sure you got started up okay, and that you haven't had any issues. And if you have, we can maybe help you through them. And then also for the fall, obviously, more of you do require that big air compressor to get that thing blown out. Also, in case you haven't heard, Chaffee County Home and Garden Show is back this season, finally, after 2 years. We are stoked to be back in the show. We've got some really cool things, some new and exciting things going on this year, things that we we've actually been working on over the past 2 years. Just haven't really been able to go public with some of these things yet. So if you get time, come down and stop by, say hi to us at the booth at the show there, and check out some of the new stuff happening. That is this weekend, April 2nd and 3rd at the Chaffee County Fairgrounds. That is a conclusion, guys. I sincerely thank all of you for all your support, hanging in with us, especially over the past 2 years with the pandemic. It's been a big challenge for all of us, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support and just, understanding as we navigate through these times. And look forward to seeing more videos on our YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button and follow along. Check us out on Facebook to stay tuned with all the happenings here at AGS. Until next time.